Oh, hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Dravinwho Games, where it's that time of year again. The end of it. And with that comes all of the video game award shows, and it always brings joy to my heart to go down in the comment section and see, people yelling that people's opinions on games are wrong, and that they are right 100% of the times, and I figure it's my turn to give my opinion and give people the chance to yell at me. So, the second year of the Dravinwho Game Awards, the first year was really bad, don't watch it. And we're doing things differently this year. We actually have two ways for a game to win a game award, and that's the community vote and my vote. Now, community vote, we put up a Google poll. There were 9 people that voted. I know, fascinating, 9 people. And those 9 people will be heard in this video. So majority wins in that case. And then, I have my vote too, because it's my game show. So, anyway, but I'll give you reasons for why these won. And so how we're going to do this is I'll announce what category it is, and then we will roll the nominees. So with that, let's go ahead and get into the first category. Alright, so our first award that we're giving out today is the Best Couch Co-op Award. That means that it is the best game to sit down on the couch and hand your friend a controller. Don't throw it. Hand your friend a controller and play the game, So no online multiplayer is taken in that. We have a whole nother category coming up for that one. So, let's go ahead and roll our nominees. Alright, so the winners of our first category, it is unanimously decided, both between the community and myself, that Smash Brothers is the best couch co-op game of 2018. So congratulations, Smash Brothers. Here you go. There's a lot to do in the game. You can just break off a Joy-Con and play with each other. Not many people do that because Joy-Cons are kind of small, but it works, and that's why it won. Alright, so our next game award is Best Online Multiplayer, which means, you can get online with some random people or with your friends and have a good time. So with this one, our winners are actually divided between community and myself. We have different opinions this time. So the community says Smash Brothers Ultimate, and I can certainly see why. There's a lot to do. Smash is a great game. I love it too. And yeah, it's overall really good. I have a controversial pick. Fallout 76. I'm really sorry, guys. I have a cold. But yeah, Fallout 76 is mine. You heard me right. I know this game gets a lot of hate. I know I'm going to be called a Bethesda drone because I like Fallout 76 and it's a terrible game and it should be burned at all costs. I don't feel that way. I like the game. It got me into online gaming. I used to be completely solo pretty much, and now I really like online games. So it feels like Fallout 4 but online, and I know a lot of people don't like it, and I can certainly see why. But I really like Fallout 76, and that's all there is to it. And although I haven't been back recently, it was fun while I played it, and so that's why it's my best online multiplayer game of 2018. Smash Brothers, I wanted to put it here, but has a lot of connection issues. It slows down quite a bit. It's not terrible. It's playable, and I played a lot, but I don't know. I like Fallout 76, and I want to give it some space on here, and I know nobody else will, so yeah. Alright, so next up, what's in a game without a story? Even Mario Bros. Has a story. Go save the princess. Yeah, most of the time anyway. But the next award is Best Story, and it's a pretty hard one, to choose from this year. So let's go ahead and roll our nominees. Alright, so here are our big winners. Red Dead Redemption 2 is the community's choice for Best Story. Now, I know the internet's going to hate me for this. I have not played Red Dead Redemption 2 yet. I don't know if I ever will. It just doesn't look that exciting to me, but maybe one day I'll get around to it. But for me, Spider-Man PS4 wins best story because I really like Spider-Man PS4. I mean, I love Spider-Man. It does a lot of fan service, has great relatable characters, some of the best, depictions of like Peter Parker and Spider-Man in all media recently. Homecoming was great, don't get me wrong, but that was really good. And so was Spider-Man in the Spider-Verse. Wasn't really focused on Peter Parker, but anyway, I really like the characters in there. It has a really good comic book Spider-Man story, and I loved it. So yeah. It's the best music award. Yeah. Alright, and the winner of the Best Music Award, again, voted by both me and the community, is Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. I mean, it has like 9,000 songs. That's an over-exaggeration, but like near 1,000 songs, which is still insane, and it's from some of gaming's best. Whether it's an original composition for this game, a remix of an old classic, or the old classic itself, it's all here. Just like everyone is here is their whole thing. Every track of music is here. My personal favorite to listen to is the Mega Man 2 medley. It's freaking awesome. It's a really rock and roll soundtrack, and it's great. But yeah, so if you get Super Smash Brothers, don't be scared. Go in that sound section. It's worth your time. If you can't tell, I'm a huge retro fan. And this next category is Best Retro Revival, which means that it's a game series that has been long dead and has been recently brought back in some way, shape, or form. And so, with that, let's go ahead and roll our nominees. Alright, so we have another tie between the community and myself, and that is for The Return of the Blue Bomber, Mega Man 11. It was a great game, has awesome bosses, awesome music, and it's truly a great way to go back into Mega Man. I mean, I've played a few Mega Man games, 1, 2, I really like 2, and I've played a few more than that here and there, but 2 is the one I've played the most of, and 11 feels really good to play. It feels exactly like it used to, with some new twists as well, and make it a little bit easier, but it's still extremely difficult, and really for the veteran gamer in all of us. Alright, so sticking with the theme of retro games, we have the Best Retro Collection. Now this means that it's a whole series or bunches, just a big collection of old video games put onto a new cartridge or disc, and yeah, just which one had the most stuff, which one was the best, made in our opinion. So let's go ahead and get to the nominees. In this one, again, we do not have a tie, with the community picking Mega Man Legacy Collection X. Mega Man X Legacy Collection. Sorry, I always say that wrong. I've recorded this scene like 5 times, so I keep getting it wrong. But anyway, I can totally see why this won. 8 great games. Well, Legacy Collection 2 isn't special. It's special. But it's a great collection nonetheless. It has the museum, which has tons of stuff in it. Again, music, artwork, action figures, literally anything you could think of. They have a whole cartoon on there. And it's a really good collection, so I can see why. Personally, I went for the Sega Genesis Classic Collection. I've never really deep dived too far into Sega. I have a Genesis, but I haven't played it that much. And, I don't know, it was just a fun way to experience these games. It has a really great menu system where it looks like an old bedroom. It's really neat. And it has over 50 Sega games on it. I'm addicted to Rystar, personally. It's like Sonic, but not fast, and you have stretchy arms. Anyway, I'm getting off track. We'll have a future video on him eventually. But, yeah. Now we have Best Graphical Style. Now, do not get this confused with our next category. This is not Best Graphics, this is Best Graphical Style. It means how did it put itself apart from other games, artistic-wise. The community vote for Best Style is Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu and Let's Go Eevee. I can see why. It looks like stuff was painted in with watercolors. Personally, it's a little too close to X and Y for me, but I can certainly see why people picked it. For me, I chose Hollow Knight, and I know it came out in 2017, But I played it in 2018. It looks great. I mean, the cartoony style looks amazing. You can tell that each animation was was picked very carefully, and the game really feels alive and dead in some places when it wants you to, and it's absolutely great looking. All right, so our next category is best graphics for the system. So this means that it looks great on whatever system it's on, whether it's a port to the Switch that looks really good, or just a new game that came out for all systems and it looks amazing. And with that, let's go ahead and roll our nominees. All right, so the winner of best graphics for all systems, actually, well, PlayStation 4, Xbox, and PC. I don't think it's out on PC. Again, don't know much Red Dead 2, but that's your winner. Red Dead Redemption 2. Again, have not played it, but I have seen it, and yes, it's very graphically impressive, and very technically impressive as well. For me, personally, I'm going with Spider-Man on PS4. The attention to detail is amazing. It looks really good for how massive New York City is, and they've put, I mean, a lot of detail into what they can do. And I mean, besides the boat people, those are terrifying. But the Spider-Man suits all look great. Homecoming looks like it's straight out of a movie, and it's just fantastic. All right, so our next category is best Wii U to Switch port. Now, this year there were only two big ones, and so let's go ahead and roll the two nominees. Alright, so that was quick. But anyway, your pick is Donkey Kong Country Tropical Freeze. My pick is Captain Toad Treasure Tracker. They're both great. You know, Donkey Kong Country Tropical Freeze is a great platformer. It's really good, don't get me wrong. I love it as well. And yeah, I mean, it's great. But Captain Toad Treasure Tracker for me wins because it's so different from everything else. You can check out my Who reviews on it. I'll put a link in the description below, maybe. I don't know. But yeah, I really enjoyed that game. It was very different, but I enjoyed both equally. Alright, so our second to last category is Best Fixer Upper. This category means that it's been greatly improved on, or at least improved on, since the launch of the game, and has made it actually a really good, well, at least pretty good game. And yeah, so let's go ahead and roll our nominees. So, picked by both the community and myself, the best fixer-upper is Fallout 76. I mean, it has improved. They've added a lot of features that people have wanted. Push-to-talk, field-of-view slider, widescreen support. They've added, like demolition to camp building. All sorts of stuff that have really improved the game. Should have been there since launch, but we're all glad that they're there now. And, I mean, it's perfect, because I'm putting together this Pip-Boy kit, and it's not even together yet, so I still have to fix it up. Anyway, Fallout 76. Hey guys, I know this isn't the usual setting of the Game Awards, but I forgot to put in the intro for the Game of the Year, like roll the nominees a bit. So let's go ahead and get to the nominees, because I goofed. See you at the nominees. All right. So here it is, the big award. Game of the Year. I mean, I'm not gonna do something cringy like 2017 Dravinwho did. No, I'm gonna give you a good one. But yeah, so we actually have two winners, and they are both very deserving of the title of Game of the Year. They're both amazing games. I mean, that's how they got here. So, the community pick is Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. I mean, it's very well. Everyone and everything is there. It is the best Smash Brothers, in my opinion. I know that the Melee players might get a little mad about that, but I love Ultimate. It is great. It has everything a Smash Brothers game should have and more. it's just fantastic. And with more DLC to come, I'm sure it'll get even better. But I don't know. Game of the year for me has to go to, well, again, Spider-Man, because I don't know where the game case. Oh, there it is. Spider-Man for PS4 is my game of the year. I really enjoyed this game's story. The gameplay is so satisfying. I mean, the combat feels like, I'm going to use this stupid meme that was put in IGN's videos and crap. It makes you feel like Spider-Man. You're swinging around, you're fighting dudes, you're taking down crimes, you're solving cases. There's so much fan service here, and the DLC was really good, if not too short. But yeah, and that's how they all, and so those two are our winners for Best Male Soloist, 2017. I mean, Game of the Year, 2018. Anyway, thank you all for watching. Remember to like and subscribe to Dravinwho Games for more awesome content. And, congratulations to the winners, and, thank you all for watching. Goodbye. Alright, so, yeah, this is a new thing. I'm just putting this kind of out after the, outro. I mean, this is kind of its own outro. I just wanted to update you guys on some things before my big update video comes out. We now have a official, well, we used to have one, but we have a brand new and better one. A Dravinwho Games Discord server, link in the description below. It's a great community there, and you're actually going to have access to archive content and some exclusive behind-the-scenes footage. Like for this episode, I had other plans for it originally, and those will be there. So yeah, you can check those out at the Discord page. Currently in our archive, I took out a bunch of old crappy Dravinwho Games videos, cringy ones from my early years, and because you may have noticed that a lot of them disappeared. They are not quite gone because I'll be releasing 3 a month over on the Dravinwho Games Discord server. Maybe I'll release more here and there, but we already have our first 3 up, which are the first 3 videos that were ever on Dravinwho Games. So check that out. It's a great community. And, yeah, I'll put out an update video very soon, talking about all the stuff that'll be happening. And, yeah, I'll see you on the next video. Goodbye. For real this time.